I have one of the ladies here. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Hey, you are so cute and beautiful at the same time.
Wow, thank you so much.
This might be recorded because don't fear about the camera. Okay, we can just stand this way because of the light.
Oh,
exactly.
No problem.
How are you?
I'm okay.
What's your name?
I'm Vana.
I've seen you and my blood is now pumping very helter-skelter.
Thank you.
Am I looking good or am I looking bad?
Oh, you handsome.
I'm handsome.
Yeah.
You are beautiful too.
Thank you.
Okay, you have talked about your name. I've just already
I'm
forgotten
Vana.
it.
I'm Vana.
Due to good potential. And how are you here in Joffa Hotel? How do you feel everything that's discussed here?
It's a very nice place to be. Then, okay, everything is nice.
Everything is nice.
Yeah.
From food, have you tasted some food there?
Very delicious.
Oh,
yeah.
My God, Jesus Christ. She's here now. She's talking about, hey, where are you coming from?
We're from Migori.
Because I've never met such kind of a beautiful creature ever in this art right now here in this Joffa Hotel.
We're from Migori.
You are from Migori.
Yeah.
So, you are in the opposite tribe, which is the Nilotes. Can I greet you?
No problem.
Irionade.
Ariyo
Wachane.
Aonge wach.
Mbuyore.
Mbuya.
She's a Korean.
You want to say something?
Oh, you want to say something?
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
You are doing good. What's your name?
My name is Gabriel.
Gabriel. Gabriel in the Bible or Gabriel now in the earth?
Gabriel in the Bible.
Gabriel in the Bible. Which grade are you right now?
I'm in second grade. I'm turning, when I go back to North America, I'm in third grade.
Now you are in North America?
Yeah.
United States of America?
Yes.
Which specific place?
Spokane.
Spokane. Which county?
Ask him.
The county?
Hey, the county here.
Oh, here we call them Majimbo. There you call them? Okay, I was expecting something like Ohio, something like Washington, D.C.
Washington.
Washington, D.C.
Yes.
Okay.
No, not Washington, D.C., just Washington.
Washington,
Yes.
that way only. And how is life there in the U.S.?
It's very nice, but people with the road are very hectic.
Oh, have you ever seen somebody black like me in America?
No.
Are you white?
No.
So you are black too, because... So you are talking about, even you talked about you have some grades. I was expecting something like I'm in now grade 7. There it's totally different. Which kind of food do you like most?
Me, I like fish.
You like fish? Okay, fish. Which kind of fish?
Tilapia.
Me, just normal fish.
Normal fish.
Yes, the
like
big
tilapia.
ones.
Oh, the big ones. Even tilapia, which is big. Wow, the tilapia.
Yeah.
Do you know how many types of fish?
8 million.
8 million species. Can you give us only 1 or 2 species?
Me, I don't know a lot about fish.
Okay. Do you know something called ornamental fish?
Ornamental fish.
Yeah.
No, well, me, I know tropical fish.
Tropical fish.
Yes.
Which is that tropical fish? Do you know that?
The orange and white stripes.
Oh, those are now called ornamental fish, which are mostly are for you can just for display. You can just put them in aquarium. You can just put a pond, but they are not here. But I can link you where they are. And do you know any? Okay, you know the species. You can just double tap at the back screen because you can see people from here. You can see yourself here recording yourself. So how is life in Kenya? When did you arrive in Kenya?
Me, I don't know.
You don't know when you arrived in Kenya? But when are you coming or when are you going back?
Me, I'm going back at the end of this month.
At the end of this month. So you find that life in Kenya is very simple.
Yes.
Where do you come from specifically in Kenya? Because now you are in Kenya.
Chamkumi place.
Migori.
Good job.
Everything. Thank you very much for your hospitality and talking energetically, and you are so fabulous and fantastic at the same time. Do you understand my language?
Yes.
You understand it? Do I speak good or bad?
Good.
Good. So that's a fluent English. Good. A little bit. So I like your movement. And have you ate here? What did you eat here? Because I have not asked you that.
Me, I ate fish.
Fish, you have ate fish with ugali?
Yes.
You eat ugali, brown one or white one?
White.
White. Have you ever tasted brown one?
Yes, and yellow.
Even yellow? That's now food color. Or something. How does yellow taste?
Yellow tastes like white, but has a little bit of texture.
Oh, texture. Oh, that one of the ordinary milling machine, the grade 2, eh? Yeah. That's what we eat here in Africa. That's why we are energetic enough. Have you ever seen us? Do I look big or small?
Big.
I look big. And you look?
Small.
Small. Maybe it's the age.
Yes.
Thank you very much, bro. And I like it because I have young siblings like you. So I can call you bro. There's no problem, eh? So fantastic. And how do you perform in cars? Are you best or you are the middle guy?
Me, I don't drive cars.
Not driving in terms of education. So how do you call your schools there in the United States? Primary school or secondary school?
Oh, me, we don't have primary or secondary. It's like something public. No, not public. Not public or private, but it's something like, well, it's a Catholic school.
Oh, it's a Catholic school.
But it's,
Do you learn things like here in Kenya we have English, mathematics, Kiswahili, science?
me, I learned science in US, but not in Kenya.
But not in Kenya. Yeah, that's why I'm relating. Do you have such kind of the subjects there in the US that reflect to Kenya?
Oh, yes.
Yes, they are there. Even mathematics. Are you best in mathematics?
Yes.
Fantastic. I like that.
There's a Swahili church.
There's a Swahili church?
Yes.
You have ever gone there? Okay, tell me 2 words in Kiswahili. Unaitwa nani?
Gabi.
Niambie ninaitwa Gabi. I like you. I like that. Got that then, huh? Like that way. Hey, now I'm going to finish with you. You talked about you are coming from Migori, yet the guy has talked about you are coming from United States of America. Hey,
in Kenya.
Are you staying in Kenya or outside?
Me, I'm staying in Kenya.
You're staying in Kenya. So they are young siblings of you?
Yeah.
Are you working in Kenya? Are you working class or like me now working class?
Me too.
A working class too. So can we rhyme or we can just exchange numbers only?
Can just be friends.
So that's exchanging numbers.
I have someone.
Oh, you have someone?
Yeah.
But even me, I might be having someone. But if you go well, I can just dump.
What? You serious?
Yeah, you can be serious because you always go where you know you can get your peace of mind.
Actually.
Can I get a peace of mind in you?
But I'm getting it to someone.
You are getting it to someone?
Yeah.
So I have a little question now to ask you. What's the time right now?
It's 5:16.
So it's a time now you can give me your number.
No problem. No problem. If you're willing to have it. No problem.
Do you think that I will be calling and you will be answering?
Yeah, why not?
Because I can give you and to talk about that guy is a villager from a remote side because Migori is a little bit bigger and expanded, and here you can now look at the other area. The only thing you can just see is the remote side, trees and shambas there. Do you know how to weed?
To weed as in which
Weeding.
kind of weed?
Weeding.
Oh yeah.
Do you know how to weed?
Yeah.
Guys, this is now
I
my
can
type.
try.
This is my type today. Today is today.
I know how to.
You know how to.
Yeah.
And what about we have something here in the village. We have a yoke. Do you know a yoke?
Yeah.
That one of putting cows, two cows.
Yes.
Then a yoke. Then we have that big.
Yeah.
Do you know how to exert pressure? Because it's pulling and pulling and putting effort. Exactly. So do you know how to crawl with it?
No, I don't know how to do that.
What about,
I don't know.
You know, we have two differences there because we have, you can be either you are the one who is handling it's called like a jembe, you can call it in Kenya.
Yeah.
And there are people who are always subjected to cane or to make sure that the cows are going with the straight path.
Maybe I can do that part.
That part.
Yeah.
Wow, I like this. So what about now? I can promise you to give you not now. It's a little bit evening. I can give you a little bit of chatter. What? Let me talk about chatter supper.
No.
You are full?
Yeah, I'm very full.
No, I give you that priority today. So as we can now talk more about anything that might be roaming outside here.
But we are not here. Like,
You are
we are
leaving?
going back home.
Right now?
Yeah.
So the only thing is exchanging numbers.
Yeah.
Guys, how can you rate her? Because she's here one-on-one. And have you ever gone to the US? Have you ever?
Nah.
Where specifically have you ever gone outside? Have you ever gone outside Kenya?
Yeah.
Outside
in
Kenya?
Tanzania.
Tanzania?
Yes.
Which border did you get through? Sirare border or?
No. Sirare, then Mwanza.
Oh, you get through this Sirare?
Yeah.
So you know here, you know Nyabuhanse?
Yeah.
You know Nyabuhanse?
Yeah.
Nyabuhanse is the only village in the world that has more than 200 YouTubers. Only one village. Have
Really?
you ever had that one?
Not really.
Not really?
Yes.
Nyabuhanse is very, very known. For today now, I can just give you a free ticket to take you around Nyabuhanse. Can you pick it?
I'll be very happy.
You'll be very happy.
Yeah.
Give me the time. Give me day and time.
Today is on
Today on Saturday. So
next
guys,
week?
we are hearing it very, very keenly, so as we can just
Next
get that.
week, Next week on I don't know, Thursday, Friday.
Thursday, Friday. When will it be? 22nd, 21st, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 26th there.
26th. I think that will be my birthday.
26th,
25th.
25th.
Yeah.
Give me an invitation. Let it not be of mouth. Because whenever you tell me with your mouth, it will just whenever I come to get and they ask me the security, where is the invitation card? I tell them I was told via
But
mouth.
once you have my number, I'll send the invitation card,
Okay.
right?
So you want my number right now?
But you, hey, what's for it?
Yeah, exactly.
You want it at what time?
After finishing the video, it's around 28 minutes right now. So there's no problem about that. So everything is very fantastic, guys, coming out from this position as I was here preparing the venue of tomorrow, because we have another slogan that's taking over, and I don't know if you have ever passed through that, because of we have school dropouts. So I'm always in that organization that's running Stop Children Dropouts, and tomorrow we might be having much of the session here, and we are planning, and everything is already in the system. As how can you talk about school dropouts from the primary school, from the young kids and the big kids? How can you talk? Have you ever experienced that one into your life?
Actually, we can't talk about it much because some are, they lack school fees. That's why they are dropping.
So it determines their background.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
have you ever met somebody who has dropped out of school?
so many.
So many.
Yeah.
How do they speak outside here? Is it that they lack?
Some are suffering. Some are just somewhere. They're receiving something which is better for them. Like some are doing house helps. And some are suffering. By the way, most of them, they are suffering.
So how can you talk about people who want to drop out of school? Can you encourage them? So as which words can you tell them?
They should not drop. They should not drop out
of school.
They should try, and if it is necessary.
What if the family are not capable of paying for it? Because we don't speak about the grown-up always. We can talk about even the small kids. You can even in Migori. Have you ever met a small boy who can just talk about? You can be subjected to school, but he's just in the talk about in the town, helter-skeltering everywhere. Have you ever met such kind of people? And how can you just at least give them a little bit of an advice?
Maybe if she or he is a homeless, yeah, okay. And she doesn't have anywhere to go, or anyone to help. Yeah.
And what about if you meet such kind of a guy? Can you?
If I'm willing, I can help.
You can help.
Yeah.
If you are
willing. If I'm willing, yeah, I can.
If you see this one can even be subjected to education and do something good. Wow. Yeah. So who else is from the United States here? Who? Even she? She's Can I speak to you a little bit?
About what?
One moment. 1 minute.
Are you going to record me and put on YouTube?
The thing is, it's just personal.
Is it gonna go to TikTok?
No, I'm not a TikToker. I'm just a person who is influenced with positive vibes always.
Okay, so if you stop that, then I'll be able to.
Why?
Because I don't want to be on the picture. I don't want to be on the video.
Why? It's just 1 minute only. 1 minute's not even going to mess with anything because it's always positive vibes. It's just one question I want to ask you so as I can just get a
Is it
full
about
detail.
Joffer?
No.
It's not about Joffer?
No. It's not about Joffer.
What is it all about?
It's all about how life outside here is.
Outside the country of Kenya?
No. I think you have ever experienced much outside here because I'm always running in one organization called Stop Children Dropouts. So I don't know if you have ever met such kind of an inspirational that you have ever found such kind of small boys outside there suffering or have got miscellaneous challenges that have not made them or qualified them to go back to school. Have you ever met such kind of guys?
I do have organization, not even organization, but I do help a lot of kids.
A lot of kids.
Yes, yeah.
Here in Kenya also.
Here in Kenya, yes.
Exactly. I like that hospitality because even as we are running it and we are trying to make sure that even the villages outside here are getting a little bit improvement from us as we're going to be trying to focus them so as they can know more about education.
So what is your, whatever you're recording is going to be vid where?
It's my YouTube channel. It's called Gintu.
Gintu?
Yeah.
I gotta go check it out first before I record myself with you.
There's no problem about that.
Thank you.
It's called Gintu.
Gintu.
Yeah.
G-I.
I have much of the guys from the US who are supporting me much.
Really?
I have much of the people from United States, from Jamaica, which is South America, which is the Caribbean area.
Right.
We have people from Japan, China. I have much of them.
Do they normally visit here back at home?
Yeah, they come in Nyabuhanse because I talked about Nyabuhanse is the famous village in the world that has much of the YouTubers. Very many of them.
Really?
Exactly. Very many of them. And even right now, you can just go to your Google if you have bundles right now. Just write Nyabuhanse. It will give you most of the people who have used some of the contents from Nyabuhanse. And people have migrated from outside Kenya coming to invest here in Nyabuhanse.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
You know what? We're just over here visiting. We love Joffer.
Okay.
You know, due to their hospitality and the service that they do. It's
Exactly.
very excellent.
Excellent.
So let us do this. I'll be on the video next time.
Next time.
Next time.
No problem. I promise you I'll look for you.
No problem. This is my team over all the time.
Oh, yeah. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. It's underscore Gintu, back again to the roots of today. As you can just check how I am to this position. It's so awesome that the machines are now kicking off right now from this position. This is where the educational system was coming out from here, where we are talking about the school dropout from the children who we are here, and we are taking a lot of concern and making sure that the people are being learned into the society and will stop the school dropout always. This was the venue that was taking over the day we were just talking about much of the things to be discussed, and I can just speak about it's now being arranged into this position as things are going to be coming more lit because now arrangement has been done already because we have an engagement of tomorrow that will be talking about much of the school dropouts and other businesses in terms of fish farming. So I'm here to check on the venue if it's muchly aligned and everything gonna be taking the responsibility from tomorrow as things gonna be kicking off from this position. Even you can just hear the machine outside there. They are making sure that everything is catered for. I can just take a seat a little bit so as I can give you more of the framework that has been taking place. So these are the seats. Exactly. Wow. So guys, from this position, I can talk about it has been a long time and we have really enjoyed and the week has been busy And it has been of chaos, it has been of zagas, it has been of tragic, it has been of harassment, it has been of everything that has been happening. We are very sorry, and we are going to update you more much about whatever is going to come out from this position. As we can just check now, I'm here to check on this venue. It's going to be happening tomorrow in Joffa Hotel here, as we have the guests to come tomorrow to check on school dropouts again, and we're going to be embracing much of the families and the villages, so as people will get out and talk about this saga that is taking over, where people are dropping out of school. Maybe it's in terms of fees, maybe it is in terms of health issues, maybe it's from the parents are not able to pay people's or the students or their kids to stay in school. For sometimes, guys, it is much time to be appreciative that sometimes you go to a high school. Like me, I can just talk about myself. I ever went to high school in standard 7 almost. I was about to leave school, and I went home and told my father I don't want to study again. And my father told me, now if you don't want to study, go and marry. I have just allowed you, because whenever you reach at standard 4 and 4, 5, 6 in Kenya, sometimes you are already circumcised, and whenever you are circumcised, the only thing parents tell you, it's either you continue with your education or you just marry. So whenever I went to class 7, I had engaged in fiancés manner, and also talk about mingling and intermingling. So I was confused with one lady, and right now even I see her, I talk about what was confusing me. I don't know what was the problem. And we can move forward, because this is what's happening to boys much of the times whenever it reaches the time of adolescence manner. And whenever it reaches here, I can just take this responsibility to tell much of the boys and the parents never to misunderstand and misjudge the students or the small kids they have, or the boys who are just at the village, or the ladies. But much of the ladies, I can just insist that they have to be insisted to do what is the best. And also here in Kenya, sometimes, guys, people are marginalized, people are in the village, people are in the remote side. It doesn't mean that everyone is capable of even accessing the pads, even accessing such kind of the sanitary pads. You can never find people are equal in the society. Some are high, some are poor. So you can just get to the society that much of the people, like ladies, much of the times they are remotely exposed, and they are left stagging. Because I can just remember there's a day I was in standard 7. After now, I came back to school after my father told me, now you are going to marry, and you should give us the name and the direction on which lady you want to marry during that time. And I was confused. Now, if you leave school, it's marrying. There's nothing else you want to do at home. Maybe you want to be a thief. That's the only work. So, and during that time, guys, I can just remember theft was of a high level at this village and also our community at large. And whenever you just do the school dropout, it means that maybe you are engaging with drug abuse, or you have been subjected to drug abuse, or you want to start stealing. That is the only profession that you can be. So my father rejected me and told me that if you cannot go back to school, you just marry and move out of my home with an immediate effect. So I had a positive thought, and I had challenged myself that I have to do something better than what I'm just talking about. And my brothers came together and they talked about I have to do something very best, as I had to go back to school and continue the studies, as other things gonna be coming late. It doesn't matter that you have to quit very early and do the things that are not even equivalent to your age or equivalent to your mindful thoughts and something like that. So they came together. I had a brother who was a KDF, my friend. He told me, lie down, and that's an order. They go with orders. I can just remember that time. They go with orders. He told me, lie down with an immediate effect. So I hesitated. The only thing that I had, I was in hospital. I don't know what happened. Even right now, even I ask my mother what happened. She tells me I collapsed. They don't know. So I found myself in hospital with water is what is this way in the hospital. It's just into, I was injected into my body, so things were not good. So from there, guys, I went back to school. And whenever I reached school, I found that even some of the ladies, whenever it reaches the menstruation time, they have a problem, guys. They have, it's called the mattresses. They get mattresses. Some have old clothes. I experienced that because much of the students were in adolescence time, because adolescence of ladies starts with the age of 9, but boys starts with the age of 12. So you can find a girl of 9 years is a little bit of standard 3 there, or standard 4 sometimes, if it has hesitated to come early. And during that time, I just get some managers are talking outside there. I thought it was me just being called. And also, guys, I'm just talking about whenever I just got back to school, things were not good to the ladies. I ever saw that one. So we are embracing this, because even the society, some people are talking about our community, our society is engaged with illiterate people. So we are trying to make this forum, because whenever I heard that quote from somebody talking about people from this village of Nyabuase are illiterate, so I had to engage in such kind of the platform, so as we can at least, because these people, people are talking about they are illiterate outside here, they are already old enough, people have married already, so we have to start it from down. What is the trace back that we can trace, so as we can know that these people are much of exposed to what, so as they can get out of the school and something like that. So I had to make one deal of making sure that we open a platform that is always going to perform much of its works onto this platform from tomorrow, as we're going to make sure that every student who is a kid in primary school, we start with them, because it is the first inspirational from there. So as whenever they grow up, they're going to be having much and greater work to do from today. And also, guys, everything is making possible from this field, as I can just see it's now everything is now clean, everything is cleaned, the compound is very clean. And also, this is where I stocked some of the fish, and we're gonna be checking the fish that I stocked onto this place, and to see what's happening to them, because this is the environment I have grown up, and I'm gonna be giving you much of the history that is galvanizing that one. So our fish are here, they're inside here, but we have much of guys, let me show you something. Look at this. These stuffs are called we have these stuffs are called fish waste, and sometimes you can even check how they are. They look like small, let's talk about, look at even the ground. So you'll just find they look like let's talk about the waste is like earthworms, so sometimes it can dirtify the pond, and that's why you can even check. You cannot see them very clearly right now, because whenever it's subjected to sunlight, so what like this small pond, it's called like a fountain fall. Whenever it's just subjected to light, sometimes it can occur to have much of photosynthesis, whereby synthesis of phytoplanktons is always encouraged inside there, and reaching them with the much of nutrients favorable for the growth of algae and also phytoplanktons and zooplanktons inside here. So that's why you can not see them very clearly, but let me try if I can just see one. Check. Oh, I don't see if I can just trace one, but we have a problem a little bit from this small pond, because the size is a little bit smaller, and I can just remember they told me that I should bring here like 300 species of pieces of fish, and we have 300. I think we have 300 pieces here. So for the 300 pieces, if you have to calculate about the size they're gonna be happening, because it is 3 fish per meter square, so it means that for this kind of a small fountain fall. It should accommodate like only 30 pieces of fish, but I can just take, we have more than 30 pieces, which is around 300 pieces of fish are inside here. So these guys are, it will bring much of poor growth, and also we shall have much of the toxic substances like the fish waste, and also whenever they throw some feeds inside there, it might bring harm to them, as oxygen concentration might be lowered. And also I can just check, water is a little bit lower inside here, which will bring a low concentration of oxygen, and it will hinder the growth of fish, because I can just reveal that this kind of the fish that are here, they resemble Marwa's fish that I stocked there. And I like this place because they don't have much of the things to do with how you stocked them, how many they are, because I stocked, then I got out from this position. But ungrateful people who have just always stocked some fish, and I'm always taking there. And here sometimes I'm just coming here to check on how the fish are, and I don't want any payment from here, because this is the company I always worked with, and it helped me to move forward. So like I had given him much of the tension, as I could just take the fish from his pond, I could cater for their everything. But this kind of a small pond here, it has 300 fish that I stocked them the same day I stocked for Ayamaro. And this is a clear reflection that much of the people are more appreciative than others. As I'm always coming here, giving you more data from here, I can just come and access all the fields here and make sure that they have that humility and access point to anyone who want to access here. So guys, that's how things are moving outside here, and I'm gonna be embracing that we are always grooving together as a team, and everything that has been spoken, everything that has been talked outside there, it's now declined. And I don't think if we can just go hand in hand with them, because we are now moving forward from what has been happening. And here I can relate myself that I am out of that zaga. For anyone who now continues in that zaga has his own words to speak about what he needs and what is the problem, because much of the people have got the attention of now accusing that I am ungrateful, which is was already been spoken already back with Marwa. So let me come closer to this tree here. Wow, exactly. So guys, that's how the work is ongoing. And I'm just talking about yesterday I posted a video that Ayamaro was talking about our parents and something like that. So everything is now going straight forward. There's no one is going to get helter-skelter to each other, maybe rampart to each other, because now it's done. But anyone who is going to start it again will be in his own words, so as he can explain himself or herself on what is going on with him or her. So by today guys, I'm here until late in the evening, so as I can make sure that the podium and the event where it's going to take over for tomorrow, it's already set, ready, and everything gonna be very fantastic coming out from this position. I can just say much of the things are done onto this field, which is watering the grass and also making cleanness everywhere. And people are coming in, people are checking in to see what's gonna be happening onto this area. So everything is taking position well, so keep it in touch, keep it locked, as I'm going to check much of the things. Let me check on what's happening at that area. Hello. Salamu alaikum. Unataka kuongea? Unataka kuongea? Unataka kuongea aje?
Sasa sijui vile nitaongea.
Okay, unataka ni kuuliza tu? Okay, sasa unajiona? Okay, this way because of the light. Light is coming from the other end. How are you?
I'm fine.
I see you are here in Joffa Hotel. You are checking in, or you are here for a vacation, or what's happening to you?
To me?
Why are you here today? Because much of the people come for vacation, tour, lunch, charter lunch, something like that. What about you?
To lunch.
Lunch.
Yeah.
It was lunchtime edition.
Yeah.
You with your friends, and or you are here for maybe mingling, maybe for something like that?
I invite my friends.
Okay, you are invited with your friends, so as you can chit chat and make things move correctly.
Chit chat.
Chit chat.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, there's no. Thank you very much. No problem. Hello. Atu konta kuongea. Kuja. That's no problem. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. It's underscore Gintu back again to the roots of today. And today I've just come to such kind of hotel. It's called the Vana Hotel. And today I'm just coming to get much of the experience in terms of kitchen premises, and we talk about the dinings that are offered here in terms of hospitality, and we're gonna be checking what is being represented onto this hotel today one-on-one. And at the gate I can see it's guarded, muchly guarded with much of the security pattern, and we're gonna be opened the gate a little bit so as we can just pass and see what is happening inside here. Hello. Hi. Yeah. You can just now rush. Hey, I like this. It's like an automatic gate, but everything gonna be very fantastic. So guys, I can just check. Things inside here are very awesome, and I really like what I'm just seeing here. It's called the Vana Hotel in front of here. You can just check it here. And today we are here reassuring much of the boys from Nyabuhanse, and today we are here a little bit of cherishing, so as we can just rub everything all from onto our hands and up to on our minds, because it has been a very busy, and we can just talk about it has been a very busy week, and much of the things have been spoken out, and people have been relating much of the things to us. But now we are here a little bit to say that we are out of the saga that has been performed while in this week, because everyone is posting, everyone is talking, everyone is exposing himself or herself, so as I can just look good. But today we are changing the environment, not yet Nyabuhanse. Also, we can just change the environment from Nyabuhanse now to come to this station. It's called Vana Hotel. So today we're going to be getting much of the experience from this position, as we are going to see our friends who are just onto the swimming pool right now. You know, Mogesi likes water, something like that. So we're going to be checking what is happening today, and we're going to be checking everything compatible. So come with us so as we can just give you more of the recaps that are being taken out from this hotel, and also the experience people do get here in terms of service and in terms of accommodation. So guys, keep it in touch, keep it locked. Guys, we can just check on how this environment is looking like, and I feel that from the comparison it looks more segmented. From we talk about the entry from the access rooms, from the swimming pools. Everything is separated, and you can just see the kayaks, the car parks here. Everything is very fine, and also where we are just stepping, it's very awesome, and moving towards the hotel. So guys, and to that position I can just check much of we can just talk about much of music is coming from that position. We can just go to one position like and to this position, so as I can give you the more of the things that are related outside there. And then I like this environment. Look at how it's just looking like. We have like a field like structure onto this position, and it's filled with very good grass. You can just check how different it is from this grass, and this is more thicker green, and this is a little bit lighter green with a whitish a little bit of whitish on it. But guys, this is called a fire assembly from this position. From this fire assembly, much of the guys might be talking about what is fire assembly here in Kenya, how does it operate here? And to this position, most of the things that are being happening and to this position is just one, by talking about whenever anything is exclusively coming out from, or we can talk about the flames that have been occurred onto the hotel, or fire has been caught to one of the departments here. People has to rush to this position for today, so as whenever it happens, they can accountability should be happening, and also telling how many people are there, how many people are not there, so as they can just succeed that this people are not missing or these people are missing, and we can now know how to sort that clear. So guys, for the things that have been happening once and again outside of Nyabohanse, that's why we have just rushed from Nyabohanse a little bit, because of the scammings that have been continuing there, and we are now outside here to make sure that everything is a little bit going low, as we can go out back to Nyabohanse and check what is making potential there. And also guys, I have some of the stories, like you know, whenever we started much of the hotel premises, like this one here, I can just remember there's a day I came to this environment of Vana Hotel. Then I came to search for an internship several years ago, like let's talk about 2022 there. I came here to look for an internship, as I had just graduated from my school of hospitality, which is catering and accommodation course. And I came here, guys, with my internship, which is the CVs. Whenever I reached here, I had only 2 CVs, one for Vana Hotel and another one at Kenya Relief Organization. When I reached here, I got a person who is always at the office, who is always welcoming people, and he talked about yeah, you are here, and okay, we need some people, we need to recruit some people. Which kind of or which work do you always do? I talked about I am a hospitalian, I can do either service, either cooking or accommodation processes of the laundry and something like that. She told me, yeah, we have a lack of such kind of personnel to this institution, so what we'll do, just leave here your CVs, then we will call you tomorrow because we need that person in an urgent. Then the second CV, I just took it from here and I got back to Kenya Relief Organization, and from that organization I just rendered inside there. Just whenever I spotted inside there, I got that there's much. We Mogesi, unakuja dakika moja. So whenever I got there, I got that it was the day I was being to be employed into that institution, and I'm gonna be checking much more, because I have the German machine here with always the Bluetooth over times to time. How are you?
I'm good,
yeah,
and I thank God. Guys, it's Mogesi here, and it is another day, another time. Super beautiful day, guys, where we come to Chili's at Vana Hotel, guys.
Exactly.
Actually, today we just escaped from our village so that we can come here and Chili's and just have a bit relax.
Peace of mind.
Yeah,
a little bit, because much of the people have been speaking about, oh, Gintu Mogesi. Everyone is now talking about that, and it has been now monotonous everywhere. It's Gintu and Mogesi. It's just everywhere. So today we have decided that it's positive mind, the business always continuing from now and henceforth, because we're gonna be doing our own things, and we have just talked about there's nothing to do with Ayamaro again, and everything gonna be moving smoothly.
Exactly.
So what about you now? Are you moving on, or you are still at that position?
Actually, right now, you know,
straightforward.
With me, I'm always every day straightforward. No more backward, never forward much. Guys.
So how was the meal experience here today?
Actually, what I can say, I was expected, because this is the big restaurants here in our place, and I was expected, for me, what the meal that I was asking is about the fried meat goats.
Fried goat.
Guys, what happened there? It is it's not the same that I was not expected. It's full of bone.
Full of bones.
Bones. And the onion.
And the vegetable was like
actually
medicine.
What I can talk about this place here, this environment here. Actually, the environment
is very cool. But now whenever it comes to service,
the service,
guys, I can just relate
maybe
this
for
because
the people who test on the fish, maybe you can
okay, let's now talk about, because everything that has been brought to the table, I have acknowledgement to them. As guys, this guy had an order. He placed an order of them to they had to bring him much of goat meat and ugali and also some vegetables, which is the veggies. But what I can just speak about, these big hotels, much of the times, they just boil the vegetables, then they place them to fridges or the coolants, so as they can just stay there. So the talk about the aroma or the scent that this kind of the veggies were bringing out, it's over. They have just stayed there for like a month or some 2 weeks there and above. So they were not smelling good like the way we just go and pluck from the shamba or the garden direct and go and steam them. They were not in such kind of the texture also, and also talk about the smell, and it's not a smell, the scent, and also the aroma that was coming out. And the meat sometimes, guys, it differs which kind of the meat you want, but the placement was goat meat, which is dry. So what came is bones, much of the bones. So because bones has kgs, they just bring you in terms of kgs. So this guy, in terms of kgs, whenever they put bones, the more the size is small, and the
kg is high.
And much of a green pepper.
And much of the green pepper and the onion, guys. And the small ugali, like my hand. Size of my hand.
The size of your hand. So
I don't know if my hand was comfortable with that.
So it's even me, it's the first time me being served here. What about you? How did you experience it?
Me, I only enjoyed the fish, but the other things, because the vegetables like medicine, and they don't know water.
No, you have to buy water. This is not a local restaurant. This is not a local restaurant, bro. Water you have to buy. Water you have to buy any squatches you want.
I have a queue of water.
You have go and buy, because here everything is money. No one, or if you want, there are tanks here, but. So guys, that's the experience that has been performed from this position, and we really appreciate that. We have Chacha here. It's called Ernesto. Ernesto, how are you?
I'm fine.
How is everything?
Everything is for me, guys.
No.
I was taking something.
No. This is not usual.
Yeah.
So Ernesto is here.
Yeah.
How was your experience? Which kind of food did you test?
For me, the experience here was it was not that good. It was, for me, it was not that good, because about the food. For me, I have to go straight forward to the food.
Ugali or food?
About the total food that was there.
So how was
there
it?
is something, the green vegetables.
The vegetables.
It looks like smelling around. Not smelling around. It was like
creamy like, and it was tasting like it has stayed for a longer time. Yeah.
And about fish, it's like plastic.
The fish was like plastic. So it's a GMO.
Yeah, it was. For me, I can say that it was a GMO.
So guys, it was an outside here, as we had to get an experience of much of. Yeah, exactly. Bring the motorbikes. So,
see, we want to go home, or we want to